Nita was scrolling through her phone in bed when she saw it, a photo she didn't remember taking. It was in her camera roll between two screenshots from that afternoon, a normal picture of her home office. Same messy desk, same curtain, same tilted calendar on the wall. Except this photo was taken from the corner of the ceiling, looking down, like a security camera angle. Her phone had never been up there. She zoomed in. The timestamp was 2:42 a.m. last night. She had been asleep at that time. In the image, she was at her desk, sitting stiffly in her chair, facing the wall. The monitor was black. Only the hallway light behind her was on, casting her shadow across the room. Her hair looked wrong. It was hanging straight down, even though her head was tilted slightly. And her mouth was open. She was certain she hadn't gotten up at 2:42 a.m. Her fitness tracker showed no steps, no increased heart rate. She slept like a rock. She always did. Maybe it was a glitch. Maybe someone was messing with her. She checked the file info. The photo location was listed as her apartment exactly. The device, her phone model. She checked her Google account activity, no logins from other locations, no strange uploads. She zoomed in on the shadow on the wall behind her. At first, it looked normal, a hunched outline of her head and shoulders. Then she noticed something else. The shadow's head was turned more than hers, like it was looking directly at the camera. But in the real photo, her eyes were angled down at the desk. Her shadow was watching. Her throat went dry. She hit delete, hands trembling. "Just a glitch," she whispered. "Just a glitch." The photo vanished. She checked the trash folder to make sure it was gone. It wasn't there. In fact, the trash folder was empty. She backed out to the main gallery. There were now two new images at the top. Both had the same ceiling corner angle of her office. In the first, the photo from earlier, her at the desk, mouth open. In the second, the room was empty, the chair slightly turned toward the door, like someone had just stood up. The timestamp for the second one was 2:43 a.m. Stop, she muttered, heart pounding. She turned the phone off, tossing it onto the bed. The room felt smaller, as if the walls were leaning in. Her office door down the hallway was half open, a thin rectangle of darkness. She stared at that door for a long time, trying to convince herself not to be stupid. Finally, she stood, padded down the hall, and nudged it open with one finger. The office was the way she left it. Messy desk, tilted calendar, monitor dark. She flicked on the light and looked up at the ceiling corners. No cameras, no vents, nothing. She laughed once to loud, then turned to go. Her phone buzzed on the bed in the other room. A message notification. She walked back and picked it up. One unread message from an unknown number. No name, just digits. The preview text showed an image. She opened the chat. There was a single photo, taken just seconds ago. It showed her standing in the doorway of her office, head turned toward the ceiling, eyes wide. The angle was from the corner near the ceiling, looking down. Beneath the image, the sender finally began typing, "You shouldn't have deleted me."